Welcome everybody. In this episode of Bullet Run, I'm going to be explaining almost all the other, skills, and this one is the Neuro Fang. Now, if you right click it when you get it, it's a tier 2. You actually will be able to control it, and this little clip here is just explaining that, and there's a time limit, of course. And see, this is how it looks when you hold it. Now, right click will allow you to control it, and it's really good for scouting. But if you find someone you want to left click on and it roots them, like if you were playing EverQuest or World of Warcraft, you know how the roots come out. Well, it will kind of be like bar gates, but also with this, it can be shot as well. And this one is the Blast Drone. Now it's like I haven't left clicked it yet, but right click it, you can control it. Now, as you see, there's the overheat. That's your movement keys will do that, but it will always be moving straight no matter what. And left click makes it explode, of course. And just showing up the Neuro Fang. Now here I just left click it and will run in a straight line. But you also see someone else is there, and you will actually be able to see what the route actually looks like through the Neuro Fang. See how those bars came up? That's how they look like. But yeah, of course I died. And just some more clips showing off the Neuro Fang because it's a tier 2. It's really easy to get compared to a tier 3 and a tier 4.
Hundreds of times, and I still hate getting my feet wet.
But like, boom, right there. He's Neuro Fang. And it's really, these two are really good together because you can Neuro Fang one and then send out, second one and, just get a whole bunch of kills. Because like, right here, just hover up a little bit, boom, 2 kills for 180. Then you add the taunt, which will increase it by approximately 40%. So there's over 200 fame or fans that will help you unlock, the next tier. Just showing up the bonuses right there. And here is the mini gat. It is basically you become the heavy from TF2. As you move really slow. Now with this gun and the Akimbo gun, it's not based on your ammo. It's based on how many times you use it. Because if you just hold the right click on this, it will, rev it up so you can just fire away. But it also takes, the ammo from it, which is weird. But also a good balancing act. As really, you can't, see down the sights. And, here's just, some more clips to, show off the mini gat of how slow you walk with this. But if you have a really good computer and you don't lag, this gun can be really, really, really helpful. And in the next clip,
the crowd is loving the firefight in the objective zone.
In the next clip, right here, I actually become very smart and run a little bit before I pull the mini gat out. Now what happens most of the time with me when I have the mini gat, all I want to use is the mini gat, not the Neuro Fang or the Blast Drone or even the HP bonus that you get. Every time I pull this out, I feel like say hello to my little friend.
Yeah. Grenade.
Just walk up. Of course, that's it. Now we're going to be moving on to the other tiers in the next clip right here. Now, the Akimbo, it's a tier 2, so it's either this or the Neuro Fang. Now with this, you see that? That was a slide. You actually right-click to do a slide. You don't use both mouse buttons like you would in a Call of Duty game for your Akimbo weapons. It's You can slide and you just click left mouse click as fast as you can. And yeah, there's some, you know, problems. But see how it says that you have 100? You really don't have 100 bullets. But now this is if anyone's played Max Payne 3, how you have that dive thing for like stairs, that's what this is really good for. And when you actually run out, it immediately pulls up your primary weapon. Because yeah, right here, just watch, slide, get 2 kills. But look, I ran out of ammo. Oh, there's my P90 full. Run with that and get some taunts off. Boom. You know, get some bonus for that triple kill right there. And of course, the blast drone. Now, here is, I don't know what to call this, but I call it Hulk. You just pull out these fists and you run at people. You get 20 HP from it, but it's one-hit kills, which is nice. And you get a bonus for, you know, close quarters combat. And people are really confused when it comes to this, because you don't take as much damage as you would if you were normal. But of course, you can just, you know, pull your gun out and after it's done. But you know, trying to incorporate the Neurofang is really helpful because, boom, something went wrong there, but, you know, I can get at least one. And then, you know, getting the Neurofang assist, getting the, and like, you get a heat collector. Now, this will be showing off everything but the mortars, which is the other tier 4 compared to the mini gap. And right here, with the turret, right click makes you change where it's pointing, left click places it. I figured that one out the hard way. But, you know, these defenders are really good for, you know, like capture, for domination and also for snipers. But like this is ridiculous. Well, it's not this clip, but it's next clip. As you see, another Neurofanged. I did get Neurofanged. And it was friendly fire because if it wasn't mine, if it wasn't the team's, it would be red. So, but right here is actually one of the cool things about, you know, the fists.
We've got even more explosive action.
That because you can take so much, you know, so much bullets when you're in there. I'm not taking, you know, I'd be dead by now. I just, boom, with 2 HP left. And of course, I'm gonna get the time. And our final clip is actually the turret. And a good placement. You know, he's got one side, I got the other side, but it doesn't work as well. So yeah, you know, I'm just sitting down, waiting. Of course, but I get killed. But you're gonna see here how good the turret is, because boom, they got the kill. So now that this is out of the way, there's only one more skill for me to go over. And then one more skill for me to show off, and then I'll also have some gameplay coming out. Well, this has been Locane's Let's Play, so I'll see you guys next time.